Hello and welcome to this playthrough video for Jason Tagmeyer and Mike Mullins' Twin Stars Adventure Series 1. Today we're going to be looking at the Stop the Virus scenario. Here we go, Stop the Virus. So let's have a quick look. So in the past 3 days, half of your shipmates have fallen ill, some of which have not come back. You are assigned to the med lab tonight and hoping that the worst is behind you. Suddenly the doors open, a patient is pushed through before the safety doors seal closed. "Can you help me?" begs the patient. So here we're going to be, we need 11 to 13 different tokens here. Again, they can all be pennies or whatever. I've got the official tokens. And we're going to be working on the 3 energy for the easy level, and we're going to be got the characters in Pongol and Fanubia. Okay, so in our Stop the Virus, again we get a bit more information at the top here. So help a doctor, which is the primary character, through the care of a fading patient. As our secondary characters are patient, and the patient starts at half health but rounded up. So we need to control the viruses, stamina and health to survive. You must heal the patient, then survive 3 days of quarantine to win. If either of you run out of health, you lose. Okay, so we've got a stamina track here. Okay, so we start in the middle, and then if we come to get to the top, we can then re-roll any die, then -1 stamina, so it brings us back down. If we get to the bottom, we lose health, our doctor lose health, if we -1 again. Okay, and then we've got our quarantine track on this side. Okay, so we have to do 3 days of quarantine, and then we've got our viruses along the bottom here. And these relate to obviously dice numbers. Okay, and then we've got this this little piece of information here for the start. We need to roll a die and mark a virus, and then until treated, that die number is, if that die number is placed, we need to add an exclamation mark to our combos. Okay, so we've got our combos here, and we will look at those as we hit them. And we've also got a heal and the healing attempt here. So what happens when you heal, and then what happens, how you work a healing attempt. So let's put that back in place. So, and we see here we've got Fanubia is going to be our doctor, starting at full health, 4 up there. Fanubia's got a special action to prevent a double exclamation mark. We need to we can do a skill check, but if we fail the skill check, Fanubia loses 2 health. Also has got these 3 exclamation points in a row here, but if we reduce the die onto the 1, then you can gain health. And then we've got a star, and we've got 2 checkpoints, so kind of different health there. And then we've got Ipongol in Pongol here. So special action, we can spend energy to keep a die in its location when reducing. Okay, there's a couple of unique things about in Pongol here. If reduced, we then move. So if we're on 1 and we reduce the die, we can move back up to 12, up to 6 there. Okay, and then on the number 3, we need to cover the heart, cover the lose health at the start, and when removing this die, slide to cover the uncovered icon. So at the start, if we place a 3, we get a star, but then when we take the die off, we slide it over, and it's then whenever we place a die or reduce down to 3, we're going to lose a health. But then we would then take the die off, and it would slide back over. Okay, now and again, these effects, you have to, they're required. You can't choose whether to or not to do them. So if we place on the 5, we need to re-roll both dice, and if we get doubles, we then get the double exclamation point there. So now in Pongol is going to start on half health but rounded up. So half health is, of 3 is 1.5, so we round it up to 2. Okay, so first thing we need to do is roll the die to set our virus. So a 6. Okay, that's a special one. So then if I ever place a 6, then we need to add a exclamation point to our combos. So let's just let's have a go. So 4 and 4. So we've got a 4 and a 4, a check mark. Now, if I reduce down to there, I'll have a star, but then I would rather place onto the star. So I'm going to pick this one, but reduce this one. It's going to be tricky. A little bit tricky. 6. So I've got a star here, but got a double exclamation point, so I can prevent a double exclamation mark. Well, let's see what the double exclamation mark is here. So the patient loses some health, and the doctor has to do a skill check, and if you lose this skill check, you -1 stamina. So let's may as well try Fanubia's so we're gonna skill check, see if we can prevent this. Now the skill check for these two guys, they're not very complementary, and in that you got 4, 5 and 6 on Fanubia, and 3, 4 and 5 in Pongol. So if we get a 1 or a 2, then we're dead in the water. 3 and a 3. So it hits that one, but this 3 doesn't come into this band here. So Fanubia gets -2 health. Okay, but we avoided the double exclamation point. Okay, so we prevent it, but we have to skill check. So let's roll again, a 2 and a 3. Okay, so we've got a if we put a 2 there and a 3 there, we obviously no combo there, so we need to pick one of the die. Let's I think if I roll this one again, I've got a 1 in 3 chance, or 1 in 2 chance of getting an exclamation point, and I'll be on an exclamation point. Whereas if I take this die, I've got a 1 in 3 chance of getting an exclamation point. So we're going to reduce this one down. We get a 5. So effect, re-roll both dice, and if it's a double, we get exclamation points. But I got a 2 and a 6. So it's not doubles, but I've re-rolled. So 2 and a 6. But I've got this is so I'm adding an exclamation mark because I'm placed a 6, but that doesn't count towards my text. So I've got double ticks, double check marks. So what does that say? Roll a die and cover that virus, or make a healing attempt, or roll a die to change the marked virus. So I probably want to cover the virus. There's a healing attempt is down here. Roll a die to treat the virus. If I've got 4+ uncovered, which I have to roll a 1 to make a healing attempt. So we're going to need to start covering up some of these viruses. Okay, if we're going to heal our patient. Okay, so let's do that. So roll a die and cover up that virus. 2. So 2's covered now. Okay, so we have 1. So we've still got 5 uncovered. A 6 and a 2 again. So 6 and a 2 again, but now got the check mark. Yeah, so let's try and cover another one. Oh, brilliant. So 6, this is my marked virus. I can flip it over and check, so now I've got rid of that marked virus. All is good. Okay, so that's going quite well. Now I don't have to worry about that. I often would forget it anyway. So what have we got here? A 4 and a 5. Oh, brilliant. So again, another check mark. So a 4 and a 5. Okay, double checks. Again, I'm going to try and cover that virus so that I've got 3 uncovered. And then a healing attempt to be a little bit more likely. 6. That's a shame. Already covered. So a 1 and a 5. Okay, so let's place the 1 here and the 5 here. Now I'm going to pick this one and reduce this one down to 4. Six. Double star. Twin stars. So cover a virus of your choice or heal. Now heal, we don't have to do a healing attempt, we can just heal. So so I could cover another virus or heal. Now I think it's best to heal here. Let's heal. So it's either, so if we heal straight away, you see, we're not having to worry too much. And double check marks, I can cover viruses. And then once I get 2 uncovered, so if I cover 2 more, then I'm at the maximum there. So let's heal in Punggol, so he's now at the top. So if I get another heal, we'll then start to go down the quarantine. Okay, so if heal, then if the patient is at full health, start the quarantine. Or if at full health in quarantine, so we started the quarantine, advance a day. So we've started our quarantine. Two and a 6. Oh, 2 and a 6, brilliant. It's okay, so good job I covered up that 6. So with double check marks, let's see if we can cover another virus. Oh, I was only supposed to roll 1. Whoops. Oh, again, usually it's good to get lots of 6s, but not when he's covered up. 6 and a 5. Okay, well let's place the 5 there and the 6 there. Let's pick this 6, reduce this down to 4. I got a 4. So check mark. So I can let's guess it makes. Let's reduce down to the star and we'll gamble. Let's gamble and roll in a 4, a 1. Unfortunately, I didn't reduce down to that, so I can't heal. But I have to take this die because I can't reduce further than 1. And I've got to reduce this down to the 2, but this is moving across. So now if I hit that 3, I lose a health on In Pongol. 3. So let's take In Pongol's die, reduce that 1 down to 2, a 1, double exclamation, double exclamation, patient needs to lose a health, and I need to skill check the doctor, because I can't, if I use his special action and I failed the skill test, I would have 0 health and die straight away. So a 2 and a 6 is 6 is good in here, but the 2's no good on him. So we need to now -1 skill check the doctor, -1 stamina. Okay, so if I get another minus stamina for the doctor, I'm going to lose health. 5 and a 6. Well, let's place the 5 there and the 6 there. Now there is an instant here to flip the other die to its opposite side. Now we all know that the opposite side of a 6 is a 1. I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to take this die. I'm going to reduce that die down. Six again. Star. Twin stars. So cover a virus or heal. Now heal. Now a healing attempt, it can bring this stamina up. Let's bring In Pongol up. 3 and a 3. So exclamation point 3, I instantly lose a health. But I'm going to take this and reduce this down. So I'm now at a check mark. 5, 2 checks. So either heal attempt, cover a virus, make a healing attempt, or change the marked virus. But we don't have a marked virus anymore, so yes, good. So covered 3 viruses. So now maybe good to do heal attempts, although, so a 1 and a 3. Well, I'll leave a double, so I'm going to have to do a 3, which gives me the star, but I'm going to take this, re-roll this and reduce that. So 6, check and check. Okay, so let's do a heal attempt. I don't think we've done one of those already. So roll a die to treat the virus. With 3 uncovered, which is what I've got, I must roll a 1 or a 2, and then success. if it's successful, I heal or plus the stamina. If I fail, I have to skill check and minus the stamina. Okay, if I fail the skill check. So do I want a 1 or a 2? A 6. So failed the heal. So now I need to do a skill check. 6 and a 6. Well, the 6 is good for Nubia, but not so good for Ipongol. So going to minus stamina, but I'm already at the bottom, so I have to minus the doctor's health. So Nubia is very close to copping it. Oops. So we got a 2, and let's just roll that. And a 4. A 2 and a 4. So a 2 and a 4 is a star. And let's spend die to keep that in its location when reducing. So if I'm going to take this one back into hand, I'm going to spend an energy to keep that, to not reduce it down. 5, and that paid off, obviously. There we go. 2, so I need to cover another virus or make a healing attempt. I can't really afford for my doctor to lose. So let's make a healing attempt. 3. Oh, I should have covered the virus. So I've now got a skill check. 2 and a 1. So neither of them are in the skill check ranges. My stamina, I can't reduce the stamina anymore, so I have to minus health on the doctor. Down to 0. Died. End of the game. This is quite a tricky one, this one, especially with this combination, because of that skill check doesn't have a big range. So that was Stop the Virus. Unfortunately, we didn't win it this time. And this has been, it's a Twin Stars Stop the Virus scenario. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.